YouTube family. Your boy Anthony here. Just checking in with you guys, touching base. Just want to invite you guys to join my live. Yeah, got a few little things I'm gonna talk about. Yeah. So I hope everyone is doing well today, and everyone is in good health and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, my people, I was on a 2 days in a row day off. So tonight I got to get back to work at 1 o'clock. Yeah, have a nice little rest for the 2 days. Yeah. So yeah, my people, I was not too long ago watching a video I saw on YouTube with this guy. He's a producer. They call him. His name is I think it's Kemar McGregor or something like that. And that guy was talking about he's gonna he would buy Cartel, Alkaline, and Masika catalog for $50,000. What is wrong with this guy? This guy seems to be obsessed, you know, with the business of disrespecting the dancehall arena and the artists. Come on, you're gonna look at three of the top heavyweights in the dancehall arena and talk about you're gonna buy their catalog for $50,000. Those guys are earning more than $50,000 a show. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Every time you come out on the internet and you open your mouth and you say something, it's all about disrespecting the music, the artists, and the dancehall fraternity in general. Come on, man. You dig in your own grave. You understand? You're hurting your own self. Nobody don't have to hurt you. You are hurting your own self. Stop what you're doing, man. Stop disrespecting the reggae artists. When you started your career, you started with reggae music and dancehall music. And then you said you moved to the US. And when you moved to the US, now you're in the US, you're thinking that you're in heaven. You turn your back on dancehall and reggae music, the one that promotes you to the level of life that you are at now. Excuse me. You understand? And you turn around and start disrespecting the reggae artists and disrespecting the genre. And not only the artists you're disrespecting the fan base. You're gonna look at three of the heavyweights and talk about you're gonna buy their catalog for $50,000. Vibes Cartel is making 1.3, 1.5 million a show. Well, I don't know exactly how much Alkaline and Masika charge for a show, but I'm sure they are making more than $50,000 per show. I'm sure of that. And every day you come on the internet, all you do is try to bring down reggae music, talk about reggae music and dancehall music not selling, and dancehall music and reggae music is garbage. You even go as far as and talk about you're producing international acts. I've never seen evidence of any international artist that you produce. I'm not saying you didn't do it. I've never seen it. And if you do, it must be some of the artists that are lesser known, because I've never seen you come out and say you produce artists of the likes of Beyonce, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Future, Tupac, Biggie, Eminem, just to name a few of the heavyweights, the big international artists. R. Kelly, I never hear you mention any of those guys that you produce. So if you produce any international artist, it must be the lesser known ones. I'm not saying you didn't do it, but I haven't seen any news or any statement about any one of those artists that you produce. shows. And I'm sure you started with reggae and dancehall. Now you live in America, you're acting as if you're in heaven. You're disrespecting reggae artists, you're disrespecting the genre, not only the artists, you're disrespecting the fan base, the people who love dancehall and reggae. But every day you come out on the internet and you speak all kind of garbage about the genre and about the artists. Stop, man. It's full time you stop. You know, when I look at your face, I don't have to ask. When I look at your face, I see bad mind. When I look at your face, I see the image of a dirty heart. You understand? Stop what you're doing, man. Stop disrespecting the artists. Them. It's a, this is highly disrespectful. This is highly disrespectful. You're gonna buy a person like Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, and Masika catalog for $50,000? You must be crazy. You must be crazy. You know how many years those guys work so hard to build those catalog? The catalog is not only huge, the catalogs have a lot of hit songs in it. If someone is going to buy Alkaline catalog, he's got to come with good millions. If someone is going to buy Masika catalog, I'm sure it is going to be in the millions too. Let alone Vibes Cartel catalog. You're talking about billions. If you're gonna buy Vibes Cartel catalog, you he has one of the biggest catalog in the dancehall arena, huge with lots of hit songs. You can't afford that, McGregor. Stop disrespecting the people them about $50,000 for their catalog. This is a huge disrespect. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You turn your back on reggae music and dancehall music, which elevate you to the life that you're living now here in America, acting like you think you're in heaven. Right? Come off your pumps and pride and show respect to these people who build the culture and defend the culture for so many years. You come out talking rubbish about dancehall music and, belittling down, watering down dancehall music and, and boasting how you're rich. I'm sure these artists are far richer than you. I am sure these artists are far richer than you. Stop showing up yourself on the internet, man. Stop disrespecting the culture. So yeah, my people, Luca G307T. Hello, how you doing? Hi to everyone, your boy Anthony here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, I'm just talking about this guy here, Kemar McGregor. He's a producer, always tearing down reggae music and dancehall music and the artists, that produce this music. Full time he come off the internet and stop make himself an ass. One thing I want to tell him, and he should know this, that dirty mind and bad mind and dirty art cannot be washed with soap. There's only one cure for that. And we all know that. We all know the cure for it. Yeah, I won't mention it, but we all know the cure for bad mind and dirty art. When you look at that guy's face, you see the spitting image of bad mind and dirty art. Every day he comes on the internet trying to, bring down reggae music and dancehall music and bring down the artists them and disrespect them, talking about you're rich and rich what? You're not rich like these artists. Three of the biggest heavyweight in the music industry. You're gonna buy their catalog for $50,000. What a big disrespect. Get out of here with your nonsense. You can't afford Massacre catalog, let alone Alkaline catalog, let alone Vibes Cartel catalog. You talking, man? Those catalogs are in the millions of dollars. If someone is going to buy those catalogs, their bank account have to be huge. That is a lifetime earning. Those catalogs are a lifetime earning. Go hold a lane, man, and stop coming on the internet and disrespect the culture. Stop disrespecting the artists. What have they done you? No, you feel because you're living here in America, you feel you're in heaven, or you feel that you're untouchable. No one doesn't have to touch you because you're digging your own grave. Yeah, you're making your own downfall, man. When you come on the internet and utter such utterances about dancehall music and the artists, them. What's wrong with you? Stop it, man. Stop it. I've been watching you doing this thing for a while now, and you have no stopping. I've been watching you from you and what's his name? The guy that you were talking. What's the artist's name again? When I remember, I'll say it. I forgot the artist's name. Egyptian. When you were in eruption with Egyptian the other day. I don't know what you and Egyptian have. I don't really understand it. But I don't like the way you talk about dancehall music and reggae music. You're trying to water it down. You're trying to make it look like it's nothing. You understand? Get out of here with your bad mind and your dirty heart. Stop watering down our culture. That is it with some of us, when we come here in America to live, we burn our bridges. That's what you're doing. Burn your bridges. You understand? Remember, it was dancehall music and reggae music that launches you into a career. Now you're gonna abandon them, and then you're gonna water it down and talk about you are producing international artists. You haven't come out and named one international artist that you produce. Have you produced any of the big top international artists? I'm not saying you don't, but I've never seen you come out and pointed out which one you produce. Reggae music and dancehall music is here to stay. Even when you and I are no longer around, it will be here. So stop belittling it down. Stop watering it down. Stop fighting against the artists them. Stop showing off yourself because you think you live here in America. You think America is the only nice place in the world? Jamaica is nice, beautiful. The only thing that we don't have is the resources, to develop our people. And we are trying to get there. You understand? So don't come on the internet and try to belittle our people, belittle our music, belittle our artists. Because you live here in America, you feel that you're in heaven. Stop it, man. Disrespectful. Buy what kind of catalog for $50,000? You think everybody is a fool? You can look at Alkaline and Vibes Cartel, let alone Massacre, three of the heavyweights in the dancehall, and talk about buy their catalog worth $50,000. You're stupid. You're very stupid because Vibes Cartel is earning $1.3, $1.5 million a show. And you're going to come out and talk about you're going to buy his catalog for $35,000. Look how disrespectful you are. Get out of here. Yeah. And also I want to talk about this girl, they call her Montaque. What is wrong with her? When will she stop? She just come on the internet every day and it's cartel, this cartel, that. She's just obsessed with cartel. She has gone as far as mentioning the man's daughter. That's the man's daughter mother have to put her in her place. Now she come back again, she's on the internet throwing shades at cartel fiance. What's wrong with you, girl? See them alone. See them as class. Don't you see that? She's a class act. Have you ever seen her come on the internet cursing anyone? Have you ever seen her come on the internet showing off or anything like that? The only time you see her on the internet is when she and her husband is on there, having some love affairs and some, enjoyable moment. She's a class act. All your corners, man. And talk about young cartel in a relationship. What kind of relationship? The man was in prison. The man owes you nothing. Go all your corners and stop disrespecting the man. Stupid. Yeah. Stop disrespecting the man and go and hold your corners, man. because you're getting nowhere with your rant. You understand? You come on and disrespect the man fiance. She's a class act. She's a class act. Have you ever seen her in any dance or anything like that, exposing her body and carrying on some indecent way? She's quiet. She's humble, as far as I can see, because I follow them on the YouTube, and I like her behavior. I like her action. You understand? She's a decent girl. Give Cartel a break, man. Give Cartel a break. The man come out of prison and the man is doing all good. The man is trying to get along with his life. The man has changed his lifestyle. The man is doing everything that is right to continue with his life. But we have these people come on the internet every day trying to tear the man down. You understand? Saying all kind of derogative things about the man. But, I am so happy with him that, he's not answering you guys. And that is good. You know what I mean? Ignoring you guys is one of the biggest insults. Yeah. And I agree with him on that. Ignore you all. Because some of you are trying to do things and say things to get him back into prison. That guy is too smart. You're not going to get him back into prison. He's no fool. A lot of you fail to understand that. He's a very smart guy. Leave the man alone. I'm not a Gaza loyalist, I'm a music loyalist. You understand? I love music. And I love several genres of music. You understand? So when I'm talking, I'm not talking like I am a loyalist to Gaza or to Cartel. Yeah, he's one of my favorite dancehall artists. He's not alone. He's one of them. You understand? I respect Alkaline too. I love Alkaline music too. Massacre is a good artist too. You understand? My first love in music in Jamaica, reggae music, Bob Marley. When Bob Marley died, I sat on my veranda that day and I cried. You understand? There's lots of artists that I love. I also love hip hop too. You understand? I love R&B. I'm a lover of music. I don't go around talking about I'm loyal to any fraction or anything like that. But this guy, Kemar McGregor, man, he's going too far now. He's going too far. You're disrespecting the culture and the fans, the fan base. You understand? You come out, you talk about catalog like Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, and Masika. They were at $50,000. Are you out of your mind? Can you stop and think and see how disrespectful that sound? Very disrespectful. Someone wants to buy those catalog, they better make sure their bank book is tall from here to the ends of the earth. Especially Vibes Cartel catalog. That's a lifetime earning. He doesn't have to do any more music again if he wants to know. Because he can live off that catalog for the rest of his life. Also Alkaline too. You know what I mean? That guy, when you look at his face, man, the way, his demeanor and things like that, you can tell. He has a very dirty mind. You come on the internet every day trying to disrespect our music. You know what I mean? Disrespect our culture. Don't do that, man. He's one of them sellout Jamaicans. Yeah, because you come and you live in America, so you think you're in heaven. Think America heaven? I live here in America. And I still love Jamaica. Right there, up there, I have my Jamaican flag in my house. And I still have my Jamaican passport. Valid. Even though I'm an American citizen, I have my American passport, but I make sure I have my Jamaican passport too. Still valid. You understand? So I'm not going to turn my back on Jamaica and try to belittle and water down my culture. Unlike you, Mr. Kemar McGregor. Go hold your corners, man, and be humble. Yeah. So, yeah, my people, I'm here right now in my home, relaxing and, getting all the strength I can to go out to work tonight. Yeah. I enjoyed my 2 days off in a row, but I got to go back tonight. Sometimes I don't want to go, but I have to. Sometimes I wish the day would come when I don't have to go to work, but for now I have to do it. Yeah. So, yeah, my people, just want to thank you guys, for supporting my channel. So please remember, to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Subscription is very important for me, for the survival of my channel. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give give a subscription. It's free. You don't have to pay. Don't worry about pay. It's free. You know what I mean? And like, share, and make your comments. I like the comments sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. You guys make some good comments sometimes, and I appreciate it. So yeah, continue to support my channel, and because I'm depending on you guys for the survival of my channel. Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted us to get those few little thoughts off my chest, and I wanna say thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys in the next live.